You know, it's funny. We're eating some chips up here while listening to some Bible sermons, and we're looking down, and it's like, what's going on down there? Do you see what's happening here? Where are they going with the fallen pieces of chips? You know, we look at it and we say, ah, that's just the animals and insects. Well, look at it from the top here. It's like, well, nothing. But you get closer and it's like, they're doing something. They're working together, getting it ready. Yeah, and he said, well, how are they going to bring this thing into this crack? What are they doing here? What are they planning here? Many different forces, the amount of communications and stuff that are going on there. Are they going to flip it? What are they going to do with it? Why did God say, go to thou sluggard, look at the ants? They don't have a, let's say, leader, but they communicate. Look at them. All the legs, all the stuff working frantically together. What are they communicating? Look at how they move. What are they trying to do there? Working together. And if humanity could work together so well to bring about it. I mean, look at these guys. They're smaller than a chip, yet they can lift this thing. What does it tell us? Who made them? What are they thinking? Do they have any politics to worry about? Think about it. So small, yet so strong. And that's the biggest one I see out of the group here. This big one here in the corner. This guy, let's put my finger. He's like, I'm gonna get my hands up. He's like, there's in the corner there. But you know, just saying, it's like amazing. One goes to the side and maneuver it. I mean, are they gonna bring this inside the crack? Someone's sitting on top, either taking pieces off already. It's amazing. I said we used to watch the shows back then. You know, like this Nat Geo and stuff where people watch, you know, the animals and insect kingdom with this stuff. They're doing work, and every time I get close by, you see them. There's some big ones in the group here that are here. Every time I mistakenly step on them, let me get this thing to zoom back. Mistakenly step on them, and they come at me, but they bite. Well, there's more over here. Look, you see me making a mess with the chips. Tomorrow morning, by the time you get here, it's all gone. It's all disintegrated. It's amazing. Only God. Now, if you know ants and you've been watching ants for a long time, I don't need to tell you what to do in this regard. But I'm saying they're little, but they're very strong. What does God say about his people? You know? Maybe one in number. So we say. But with God, that's the majority. So, no matter. They communicate, they do what they gotta do. They watch, they communicate, they talk. And where they headed back to? They have everything to organize. Look in the corner, where they going? They got in the hole there. They got more down there. Got more here too. They working hard. I got the thing upside down here. And when you get out of control, you get in the way, they come up on your legs. They come and get you. Yo, bro, coming for the sword. It's gonna bite the brother. Gotta get them off. You see, they know what they're doing. They know there's a threat somewhere. Maybe they don't want me watching. Maybe they want their privacy. All right, here's your privacy. Bon appetit. God bless. Wait. Sorry, no privacy. Wait, they actually are gonna do it? Are you serious? Wait, they're gonna tip this thing inside there? No way. What? I thought the video was finished. I'm like, they're literally gonna tip this thing into the crack. Look at them do it. Wow, they got it into the crack. They got it into the crack. That's amazing. That's what you call teamwork. Now, I've seen some construction people do some work. I'm like, this thing is amazing. Look at, what are you bringing now? Where the other piece? This other piece is here. This other piece is here. Wait, they're moving it already. Wait. They're moving it. Doesn't this remind you of construction crews getting their stuff ready? Logistics. Look at this. The bigger piece is gone inside already. It's moving too. Wow. They get together, they communicate, they work together, and they get it done. Now, how come, well, let's say how come knocking a Bible Sunday, but why can't we all work together like this and collaborate so well as these creatures are and get it done? You know, they found something and they didn't just keep it to themselves. They try to share and they communicate with each other and say, hey, let me help you out too. Maybe you guys are hungry. Let's bring it back to the whole thing so everyone can share about it. Now, I say this to say that there are many people who are willing to share and help others, but there are others who want to keep it and hog it for themselves. Wait, these guys are making a run for it too. Look, they're taking it too. Everybody's bringing some to this. Piece here, piece here, piece here. I know, I'm messing with the chips. I'm all over the place. And they're working. They're working to make it happen. They gotta see.
So fast.
How many people, and you know, I mean, what is your ants have about 100, can lift up about 100 times their body weight, I heard. But they are amazing, man. I'm like, what kind of sinews and things they have in their body? You know? Oop. I'm trying to get the picture of my, I'm trying to put the camera back. Let me see. Got too big? My whole hairy leg. See my hairy leg? Reference to them. So get over here. Get back to the picture. Ah, get back to the picture where we are. There they go. Here they go. Moving it to also. You're taking it to the hole. Look at these guys go. So that one, they didn't get time to wait for the other guys. So this is so many teams. They got 1 team, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 in the hole. The one in the hole is moving. Remember the one in the hole is right there between the 2 cracks before? Now it's all the way up there now. They're moving it. And the ants on my leg again. I know, I'm peeking. Get off of me. So, this one here is going onto the hole again. They are not wasting time. Absolutely amazing. They need to get more people reinforcements. Now, like this, some people do, like, you know, helping each other, like, you know, move, like a car fall on someone, they're trying to rescue a car or a child or something, and they're taking it and they're helping it. They work together as a nice team. Look at these guys go. They're making it happen. Let me see the communicate. Let me see the logistics. Let's get close and see what he's doing there. Now, likes or views, not so much so to get this. I mean, it's nice people to watch, right? Like, if you watch it, I mean, if anything, give the view to God and give the likes to him, because I'm like, this is just telling you what he did, what he made, and what he's telling us. Even in a story like this, the ants, I'm watching them. What can you do if you work together to get the gospel message? There they go. Right there, as if it never even happened. What's the other piece? It was there. Yeah, they're taking it and they're breaking it down. And they have this one here. They're working this piece now. They got those pieces gone. They're working this one now. And then this piece is still there. So we kind of see what will happen in the other find. They don't mind carrying it around. They're taking it. This one's a lot of work on this one. Maybe that one has some more flavor. What the Bible say about the ants? Hold me a second. Let me try to find the passage in the Bible say about the ants. You keep watching a second. Let me see what they have. What the Bible say about the ants? Because I know the ants are very smart. Ants. Ants. Oops, sorry, my peoples. You better be like, they're on to us. Let me see. Ants in the Bible. Ants. Heritage Bible. Ants. It said, go to the house, look at the ants. The ants. Very smart. I like to hear about the ants. They're very inspiring in many ways. Ants. The ants. Let me see my little book here. The ants. Not because I'm having any other content to show you guys, but I'm just saying this is. That's why I say God is just telling us, hey man, who made them? If I can make them and take them and feed them and clothe, you know, and do what they gotta do for them, I was say clothing, but you know, including the ants. But they do have protection. They do have the skin, the extra funky. Yeah, but it's stuff. I gotta find where they have my nice little thing here. Ants. It's Proverbs or Ecclesiastes. Go ahead. Go back to the front. Ants. They're working hard. Ants. A-N-T-S. See, I wouldn't have planned it. This is like, let me just flash them real quick. Ants. I have to find next time. I think it's there. I know I have it in one of the cups on the website. The ants. Where is? You need it. Like I have to go into the phone to find it. But sorry, let me see this. I think I'll find it still. Ant. Ant. A wise and diligent. Okay. It says here, a wise and diligent insect often used as an example for men. It's in the Bible here. A wise and diligent insect often used as an example for men. Go to Proverbs 6:6, and then there are people Proverbs 30:25. Let's see. So 490 and 504 in this Bible. Proverbs 6:6. Proverbs 6:6. I'll just read it and hear it while you watch that. Absolutely amazing to watch them. Proverbs 6:6. 6:6 says, here, it says, go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provided her meat in the summer and gathered her food in the harvest. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou rise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travaileth, and thy want as an armed man. God knew the same. The other one is what? Proverbs 6:6, and the other one is, I think it's Proverbs 30:25. Proverbs 30:25. 30 verse 25. Absolutely amazing. 30:25 says here. It says, Proverbs 30 verse 25 says, there are 4 things which are little upon the earth. So let's start from verse 24. There are 4 things which are little upon the earth, but they are exceeding wise. Exceeding is very wise. The ant are a people not strong, yet they prepare their meat in the summer. 26. The conies are but a feeble folk, yet make they their houses in the rocks. 27. The locusts have no king, yet go they forth all of them by bands. You know, like the grasshoppers all flying together. But locusts and grasshoppers are a little bit different, you know, even though they become the same. The ants are working hard down there. 20. The spider taketh hold with her hands and is in king's palaces. I always remember that. You go as high as you can find. You all see ants and you all see spiders and stuff in those places. Ants too, some of them. There are 3 things which go well. Yeah, 4 things are calmly in going. A lion which is strongest among the beasts and turneth not away for any. A greyhound and he-goat also, and a king against whom there is no rising up. Well, let's finish this thing. I like this part. Let's finish this point. It says here. Wrath to be prevented. If thou hast done foolishly in lifting up thyself, or if thou hast thought evil, lay thy hand upon thy mouth. Surely the churning of milk bringeth forth butter, and the wringing of the nose bringeth forth blood. So the forcing of wrath bringeth forth strife. So let's just do this. Let's not force God's wrath. Let's not force anything. Let's be like the ants and get wise and learn how to take the message, take the gospel message, and take it and use it to feed the world, to feed the con, to feed the rest. Let's communicate as they are. Look right here. Look at this one here. Let us communicate and share. They're going into the hole again here. They're taking it down to the hole, taking it back to feed the rest of the colony. Let's take the message, communicate with each other, work together, never cease to communicate. In season, out of season, because right now summer is almost over. You're going to go into a little bit of fall / little winter. You know, Florida doesn't have winter per se, but the temperature does drop. But they're getting their food ready. They're gonna eat. They're moving over there too. They got their piece over there. They're moving pieces along the side here. They're making it happen. Look, they're working fast and frantically here. They're going at speed on here. Look at my finger compared to them. They're working fast, making it happen. The bigger ones are pulling, the small ones on the side. They got to bring some muscle to the party. Absolutely amazing to watch these things. Only God knows. So many lessons we can learn from them. You know? God's word is true. Thank you, Lord, for the little examples after the big impacts. Look at them go. If you put your hand in the middle of the crowd, what would they do? Hey, block the line, what do they do? Do they stop? What's going on there? They said, get him! Jump on his hand, because he's coming to get me. So, don't mess with the person eating their food there. Into the hole again? All right. AC, coming to get me. Get out. They tell me get out the way. You see? They defend the homeland. They defend the people. For God, country, family, and food. Into the hole. This one's going in. He's going in there. This one too. He's going in too. The other one is there. He was up here. It's all here now. This has gone in. He's gone in. And this is the slits and cracks in the concrete for the expansion. And they bring him into the place. They bring it there, they leave it there, they park it up, they break it down. And all the other pieces get moved along too. Absolutely amazing. That's God. Thank you, God. Never know what you see even sometimes. But you know, that's why I see, you know, let me just, that's why also, I put a lot of the stuff on the products. Let me try to zoom this thing back so I don't see my big head all the time. We put a lot of stuff on the websites, even in the designs like cups and mugs and jugs, all this stuff and hats and shirts. Because I'm saying these creatures are very significant, they're very important. And why did God make them? Why did God put them there? What is God going to show us and tell us? Why he put it in the scripture? You know? There's a reason. All these things, everything's for purpose. So I'm like, we're trying to get the word out by his mercies. By his mercies, by his strength. Thank you guys.